Good morning, loved ones. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are on this earth plane in this now moment. Last week I shared with you, I don't know, it's not been quite a week, just some practices introduced to me by Aluna Joy Yax Kin. So please check her out. I found this post on Facebook and read through all of the practices of the next 20 days. This amazing portal that we've entered into, these energies that help us perhaps mulch some energy from the past, transform it from maybe something we don't want to carry forward into this now moment and into the future. You know, my saying or my invitation to all of you is to make these practices your own. So find the language that resonates with you. My heart is happy to learn of Aluna Joy Yax Kin, bringing forward the Mayan wisdom at this time. I believe that we agreed, sister souls, sister priestesses, we agreed to come back during this time and to bring the wisdom back to the people. And you know, my teacher, Don Miguel from Casa Kin, and Aluna Joy, of course, has studied over the years as well with her own teachers and documenting her own journey. So let's honor that. Her language may be a little bit different than mine at times. Don't worry about that. It's all about intention in our hearts, what's going on in our heart. And as I mentioned last week, we're bringing in this supernova energy from the cosmos. We're bringing heaven to earth, grounding it in the earth right now. And so we did a pulse. I don't know if I walked you through that first practice. I may have just referred you to Aluna Joy. And if you haven't done it, you can go back and do it. It was that first pulse of energy coming through us, through our crown chakra and our base, our root chakra. And I gave you my practice, my names that I was already practicing for bringing the heart of the sky, heart of the cosmos, the heart of the heavens, and connecting it with the heart of the earth through our heart of hearts. And that was Yokol Kaan and Yokol Kaab. And today I'm just going to introduce you to my sacred practice that I do. I'm not standing because I want to just be present to this video, and I've already opened sacred space in this beautiful place in Heber Springs, Arkansas. And you know, I use the practice taught to me by the Mayan elder that I've studied with, my teacher, Don Miguel. And so there's all kinds of energy swirling around us right now. So, of course, the invitation is to be very intentional, very conscious about what we are calling into our lives. So when I open sacred space, I use the names for the 4 directions, the masters of light guarding those directions, and ask very specifically for the masters of light to come and be with me, protect my space, infuse it with love and light. And the names for those opening to the east, and you can't see, but I'm sitting facing the east, is Kin. So that's L-A-K-I-N. And you've heard in past videos, just like I love it, Aluna Joy Yax Kin. Kin is sun, K-I-N. And then to the west, it's Chi Kin, C-H-I-K-I-N. So we call in that energy. I'll give you a moment if you want to actually practice this. And at some point, I'll let you watch me go through a practice of opening sacred space. Today, I'm just giving you the names. So La Kin, Chi Kin to the west, Xaman to the north, X-A-M-A-N, and Nohol to the south, N-O-H-O-L. These are the masters of light that we're inviting into this beautiful sacred space. And of course, my favorite thing is to put my forehead to Mother Earth, Chel, I-X-C-H-E-L. Thanking her on behalf of all sentient beings. If you've opened sacred space with me, you've heard the language I like to use. Mother Chel, and grandmother is Mukane. Ishmukane. Just imagine grandmother at the fiery core at the center of the earth, surrounded by, you know, I love working with Jaguar energy, Balaam, B-A-L-A-A-M. And I invite Jaguar energy. I invited them to take the four corners of my sacred space this morning. And to Mother Earth, Xel, 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 on behalf of all creation. The two-legged, the four-legged, the fin, the fur, the feathered, the creepy crawlers, the plant people, the standing people, the fairies and gnomes, all things seen and unseen. On behalf of all your children, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. We thank you for giving us every good thing we need on this beautiful green globe that we live on. Thank you for every gift we need to sustain life every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To Father Sky, Hunab Ku, Father Sun, Kaan, the great central sun, and to all our star family, just inviting them in. I always say to play with me today, inhabit this being with love and light. Help me to live from my heart's center, sharing my love with all. Now, I encourage you again to refer to Aluna Joy Yax Kin, to her Facebook post. I think it was just a few days before June 3rd when we entered into this 20-day portal. And go ahead and go back if you haven't and practice that first pulse. And this second pulse is inviting in the energies through the next chakra. We started with the crown and the root chakra, and today we're on the throat and the root. Can't see my belly, but the root chakra. And I've read it just the one time this morning. I'm going to try to do it for the remaining days until Saturday through the 10th. And I'm going to sit quietly for a while, and I'm going to invite in the pulse, bringing in the energy from the heavens through my throat chakra and up through the earth, activating the root chakra, and all of that energy processing through my heart center. Just going to allow that to pulse, and I believe this was foundational wisdom. Something we can all use more of. Listen to all the sounds around you. Birds joining us this morning. A moment ago when I put my forehead to the ground, when I first opened Sacred Space before this video, just felt the wind stir up. I heard the leaves talking to me. Listen, nature wants to talk to us right now. It wants to remind us, help us remember the wisdom, heart smart. As we do these practices together, we're creating heart coherence. Let's get quiet for a moment, listen to nature, and let that energy pulse through us, coming down from the heavens through the throat chakra, up from the earth through the root chakra at the belly, gathering in our heart of hearts to transform, transmute, change all into love. I love even the sound, if you could hear it, of the plane passing over. It's taking it all with us. In fact, anything you don't want, if you practice mindfulness with me on my former YouTube channel, we're working on constructing the new one, Lord Lynn and mindfulness, meditation, and mantras. I'm joined, y'all, by a lot of ants at this campsite. So sorry for the distraction, but some of them are red and they sting. I'm sure they're just bringing me their delicious energies, golden light. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Try to always gently move what I don't want out of my space instead of killing it. But in mindfulness, we compassionately and neutrally observe all that passes through us, as if we could project it out before us, that banner being pulled along behind a plane, perhaps. We practice not seeing things as distractions, but just allowing ourselves to observe or be more conscious, more aware of where our attention is drawn. Here comes another plane. It must be near an airport. I'm sure Heber Springs has one, just like every place else. I think it would be a small commercial one. So imagine that plane, you can't see it, and maybe you can't even hear it. Right now, again, I'm gonna get quiet for a moment and just imagine that that's towing some banner behind it. Go ahead and project some either image that spin in your mind, or some words, Velcro them together, maybe some sensation in the body might have been uncomfortable. Velcro that all together, splash it on that screen, and let it fly on by. Allow yourself to let go, but see it, be aware of it. We're not actually fixing it or changing it, except for, I use the word transmutation a lot, so I'm not saying it's not going to change as we shine the light of awareness on it, but take the pressure off yourself to change it. Just show up in compassion. What's something you want to see just fly on by? Thank you for the beauty of this day. Sound of the birds. It's warm in Arkansas, but there's this sweet breeze coming through the trees. Acknowledge your own environment. Father Sky, Hunab Ku, Father Sun, the great central sun, Father King, heart of the sky, Yokol Kaan, coming down through my heart of hearts, anchoring into the heart of the earth, Yokol Kaab, Grandmother Mukane, Mother Chel. Thank you. Infuse our day with your abiding love. And whatever your names are, for God, great creator, central sun, another central, that sun at the core of the earth. These are all just names that resonate with me, that raise my vibration, help my heart sing. Find what resonates with you. Hoping that these ants and I make friends, because this space is beautiful otherwise. See if you can compassionately notice, become more aware of what draws your attention, and gently bring it back to what you would like to focus on. With spine straight, pulsing and allowing that energy from the heavens to come through our throat chakra, up from the fiery core of the earth to our root chakra, and yet somehow resonating through our heart center, bringing in the wisdom. Sit with this for as long as you wish today, just feeling the gentle shift, or a powerful shift. Again, perhaps something uncomfortable that needs to come up and out to be released. I love you. I love you. I love you. In Lakesh, Alakin, I am you, and you are me.